activate Vial Matron and then activate the other one to get a ringleader. So I kind of agree with you. I think you might have to just. So is he activating the burn wills here?
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Going for it right now.
This is kind of an awkward time to do it because if he did it before, Max would have been forced to sacrifice a goblin to generate a mana to the prospector and then activate his relic if he wanted to go for it. So.
And the question you have to ask yourself too here is, it looks like Max is going to sacrifice that that Bloodstained Miner, finish deck by land, make it so his relic actually draws him one of his better cards.
Well, not only that, but it'll remove all the graveyards. So you remove the land. You might as well remove the land now, so Death by Shaman can't use it later on.
But the question you have to ask yourself, if you're in Pearson's shoes, or someone spectating this game, is what changed to make him want to?
Yeah, did he hear us?
Yeah.
Were we talking too loud?
Yeah, what changed to make him want to do this with Grove of the Burn Willows? Because nothing has changed here. The Abrupt Decay doesn't really change anything, as you are going to see him remove a card here. And is he going to be allowed to get that back? No, I can't imagine he is. So yeah, Relic of Prudence is going to take care of that. Max is going to draw a mystery card. It's a Goblin War Chief. And now we're going to see, maybe...
We're going to get an Abrupt Decay. Did he activate the Death by Shaman in response? No,
nope.
Okay, so he doesn't have that as a mana anymore. So he can cast Punishing Fire. He still has a red in his pool. He could cast Abrupt Decay. Like he's thinking through. I do like Abrupt Decay on the 3-drop here. Because you'd have to figure if it was a ringleader, he would have actually... Yeah, I like Abrupt Decay on the 3.
He's going to take out the 4.
So he takes out the 4. The only reason I would have taken out the 3 is because it's unlikely he has a ringleader.
I mean, he can respond there.
Yeah, but he probably would have done it in his main phase to dig for more goblins and cast them.
Well, so I mean, all of this is taking place on the end step of Tietze's turn. So
yeah, I'm saying if I would rather just deal with the 3, knowing that like he's not going to have a card that he can put into play in response. You know what I mean? Because we know he's a War Chief, so if you Abrupt Decay the 3, he has to respond then. And you play the War Chief, so now you have more information. You can Punishing Fire it then.
Okay, sure, I got you.
Now he doesn't really know.
We're going to see a Dark Confidant now.
Yeah, so now he doesn't know what's if anything's going to come into play.
Yeah, what that card
so now
is.
he actually can't Punishing Fire anything. Yeah. So he just
And he does just pass the turn back. So Tietze is going to untap. Does not put Goblin War Chief into play. He's going to draw a card.
Doesn't tick it up.
Yeah, he leaves it at 3. I think that's a mate. Yep,
so,
that's a matron.
Big draw there from Max.
Huge draw. So he can actually like go get a Gem Palm Incinerator, take care of that Dark Confidant that was looking to take over the game.
Yeah, here's the question: What do you go after here?
I think you just go get an Incinerator. I mean, there's certainly an argument to be made to go getting a Ringleader as well, but I don't want Confidant to draw a single extra card.
But the problem is though, you're dealing with Punishing Fire. Grove of the Burn Willows Punishing Fire. So
I hope I draw a Wasteland. There you go. I don't want to draw any extra cards. That's not something I'm allowed to happen.
So it looks like he's definitely going for Gem Palm Incinerator, and so able to deal with Dark Confidant and draw a card this turn. So pretty reasonable draw.
All right, so that's going to take care of that. It gives him a new card as well. So maybe he does draw a Wasteland. Maybe he does draw
Siege Gang Commander.
It was either Siege Gang or a Pile Driver.
Well, that is a pretty awesome draw there.
Good Magic card.
Pretty good Magic card, yeah. So next turn, if he draws a land, he can choose to keep the Violet. Well, I guess he has to decide on his upkeep, but he can keep the Violet 3, put the War Chief in play, and then cast the Siege Gang Commander.
So another Dark Confidant off the top here from Pearson. So again, threatening to draw extra cards, and he does just pass the turn back.
So what do you do here? Do you uptick at the 4 to try to get that Siege Gang into play, or just keep it at 3? And hope to draw, because if you keep it at 3 and you draw land, you can actually get the Siege Gang into play this turn, because you can put the War Chief in play. Siege Gang will be reduced by 1 mana, and then if you can play the land and cast it.
Yeah, if you draw land, you can play it for 4.
Yeah, I kind of like just keeping it at 3
I like keeping it at 3 because the cards you can draw that are 3 mana are better than the cards you can draw at the 4. You just get the Ringleader, and then you have to make the decision on when it's at 4 if you want to bypass that, move up to 5. Now we could see him stack it here, move up to 4, and that's what you're going to see. So he's going to stack the Vial, put the War Chief into play, then put it up to 4. We'll see if he draws a 4th land, which it doesn't look like he did, to be able to put the Siege Gang into play, because all those goblins would have haste as well. But
no, he does.
He draws a Wasteland.
So the perfect land.
And So he's not going to. So he's not going to play the Siege Commander because he doesn't want to open it up to a punishing fire. And you see Pearson looks like he does want a punishing fire this, and he will.
And that's the problem with not playing the Siege King Commander pre-combat, because now he can't.
Now Wasteland takes care of the Grove. So yeah. So now he's happy. Now Grove is gone.
But yeah, the problem is if your Reels and Abrupt Decay, then suddenly that Aether Vial, that your Siege King Commander, or even a Thoughtseize.
Yep.
Thoughtseize or Hymn to Torok. There's a lot of cards. It looks like it's just a
Dark Confidant. Yeah. All right, so Pearson, 2 good draws, and there are lands in the graveyards now for that Deathrite Shaman.
So Deathrite Shaman can come down.
And now here comes.
Looks like it's attacking.
This is a tough Dark Confidant coming in here.
It's interesting attack.
This is a very, very tough Dark Confidant.
I'm not sure why William's afraid of. You think William's afraid of just revealing and taking too much damage with the Dark Confidant? I mean, he is at 14 life, but I don't know. You have a Deathrite Shaman in play. You have a. I don't know. It just seems like you need to. You're more likely to need to draw cards here than you are to risk losing. To the Dark Confidant. I don't know.
I just don't like this attack at all.
Yeah, I think interesting here. So
now he's going to Punishing Fire that once it does get blocked, and I feel like that's an attack that he just didn't think through at all, because that Punishing Fire is not coming back. So what's it going to accomplish? He's going to remove this. He's going to play another Dark Confidant, pass the turn back. That Punishing Fire, he doesn't have a Grove of the Burn Willows. You need that, and you know that Max is a Siege King Commander. So if Max draws a land,
I don't know. I don't think he revealed the Siege King.
No, yeah, you're right. I apologize.
So he doesn't know about that. But yeah, the bad thing for, but although again, because he upticked to 4, you can kind of assume maybe
a bit of a giveaway.
Maybe it's a giveaway.
Now he's going to trade here. So now he's trading off Bobs with Goblins.
Maybe he's just really concerned with his life.
Yeah. And now you're going to see Siege King Commander come in here. 3 Goblins are going to come in. We'll probably see him just take care of the Dark Confidant right now. It's not going to get him any extra cards. Just pass the turn back.
Yeah, so Deathrite Shaman, not going to be that effective right here. Really need a Grove of the Burn Willows. Yeah. Get back that Punishing Fire. Start dealing with that Siege King Commander, and there it is.
You actually called one.
Wow, I called one for William for once. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, suddenly things not looking that bad for William. Aether Vial's at 5 now, so really can't bring anything but a Siege King Commander. So if Max draws another Siege Commander, obviously that's bad. But
Ooh, tell me more.
not the worst thing now. Maybe Max can brick for a couple of turns.
Oh well, that was a Goblin Matron. I'm pretty sure.
Is it a?
I'm almost positive that was a Goblin Matron from.
He definitely has at least an Aether Vial in his hand.
Yeah.
I know that. Deathrite Shaman. Yeah. Goblin Matron would be fairly saucy. No, I'm not gonna lie.
So let's see if Tietze is going to get aggressive here or not.
Don't really see a reason to attack William down to 9 and just lose a Goblin. Let's see if this is a Matron.
Well, you see 3 mana being tapped.
Yeah, if it is a Matron, I like just searching for CGing and just passing. I don't think you really want to just lose one of your Goblins, especially when you can effectively just cash it in for 2 damage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even Aether Vial until I have mana up so that I can activate it at least once. Because then you're in a really good position where William basically untaps. He likely just activates his Burn Willows to get back his Punishing Fire, knowing you have a Siege Gang, and then you can untap, activate the Siege Gang, put it into play, and then you can sacrifice a token to just kill the Deathrite Shaman then, and attack with all your guys then.
Alright, so he passes the turn back with Siege Gang Commander in his hand, and an Aether Vial at the ready on 5. Pearson is going to draw and play a Wooded Foothills.
Yeah, so as long as Tietze doesn't activate that Aether Vial at the end of William's turn, he will be able to get 1 activation with the Siege Gang.
You see that he does not do that.
So, barring anything strange, it looks like Max Tietze might be able to pull this game out. Despite the fact that it looked somewhat daunting for him early on. He gets Siege King Commander in play, sacrifices one of the tokens to deal with Death Ray Shaman. Death Ray Shaman probably going to get an activation here, gain some life possibly. Removes one of the matron. So he's going to gain 2 life, go up to 16, but he's going to be getting attacked with 4 goblins, the matron, and 3 tokens.
Alright, here come the gang. All them there goblins getting on in. So 5 damage going to come across. Pearson's going to move down to, I believe, 11 will be his life total. As Tietze will play the Aether Vial and just pass the turn back. Grove will put Tietze up to 21. Here comes back a Punishing Fire, like he's going to take care of the old Siege Gang Commander here, as that's the most problematic goblin. But again, this is the same thing that we saw game 1. So, yes, he does have Grove of the Burn Billows. Yes, he does have a Punishing Fire, but he doesn't have anything else. He's too far behind at this point because there's no Engineered Plague or Bonfire of the Damned type card coming here for Pearson.
He has one Maelstrom Pulse, that's it.
Yeah.
So let's see if the Tarmogoyf wouldn't be the worst card here. But again, looks like he just blanks for the turn. And what do we have on Max's side? So Max just going to bring in all his goblins again.
Gain life. Get back that Punishing Fire. Take care of the matron. I'm going to end up taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go down to 5.
So yeah.
You see Cavern of Souls in Tietze's hand, along with another card. And that card is like a War Marshal, yeah. So can't Punishing Fire that, my friend.
2 power with 2 different creatures. Pretty solid draw right there.
Now you do see Cavern of Souls come into play. Naming Goblin, going to pass the turn back. Pearson's going to untap. He needs Maelstrom Pulse right now.
Maelstrom Pulse.
He draws a card. We can't quite make it out.
And he's doing the math now. Looks like, yeah, he has 1 lightning bolt. That's not going to do the job. And he extends the hand. Max Tietze wins 2-1, becomes our Legacy Open champion.
Yes, sir. Second Legacy Open win with Goblins for Max Tietze. So